Hello everyone. So this video is for JEE Advanced 2026 guidance. So as the JEE mains is coming up, so for those who have got their JEE mains score decent and they want to prepare for JEE Advanced, so this video is for them. So let's get started. So first of all, let's understand that JEE mains rank is not equals to your JEE Advanced performance, because JEE Advanced talks about depth plus thinking. It's not about remembering the formula or the speed. So I would like to say that from now on, stop chasing the number of questions you are solving. Instead of that, you should solve quality questions. You should solve those questions which you were not able to solve during a JEE mains preparation time. So let's say in your coaching sheets you have exercise 1, exercise 2 and exercise 3. So from now onwards you should start prioritizing exercise 2 and exercise 3, because exercise 1 won't help in JEE Advanced. It might help to make your foundation well, but in order to solve the questions in JEE Advanced, you have to prepare on that level, right? So even if your mains went bad, let's say, still you can crack JEE Advanced, but you have to give the extra time, right? So first of all, I would like to say that if you are an average student and if you think that you can't cover complete syllabus, that's fine, because in JEE Advanced if you are completing even 60 to 70% of the syllabus, then also you can score a good rank and a good marks. So you should focus on the big units, let's say chapters like rotation, electrostatics, thermodynamics, coordination compounds. And in the maths you have your calculus and you have your vector algebra. So these are the chapters which will be there in your exams and that will fetch you higher marks. So I would say, if you do not have much time and if you want to prepare well, then target for the high scoring chapters and master them, because that will help you to boost your score. And it's not a game of completing all the things, it's about mastering those specific concepts, right? And so what you could do is, from now onwards, like, you can strengthen your theory if it's not, and you should not just apply the formula, you should ask why this formula works. Do you know the derivation behind this formula? And what if certain conditions change? Because JEE Advanced certainly tricks on those specific edge cases. Let's say they might give you a question that's straightforward, but they have changed a small condition of temperature or something. That's where the question is tricky. So you have to think on that. So you have to, on every question, you have to make sure that you are clear with the assumptions, you are covering the limiting cases, because that's what they test. So now, coming to what you have to do, you have a given a question. What you can do, if the question is complex and you might get overwhelmed that I'm not able to solve this, so what you could do is just start in this way, like, think this question is from this chapter, these are the concepts that are going to be used, just write these things down, right? So like, let's say you have written, if there is a question from rotation, you have written rotation, then what are the concepts that are being used in the chapter, you have written that, right? Now further break down the chapter into sub problems and see if you can solve that particular part. If not, then just go to that particular concept and revise that. After that, see if you can apply any approximation, if you can find any pattern that you have already solved, if there is a symmetry, if there can be elimination. You have to write those things down. Then only you can build a certain mindset. And once you are in that zone, then you can definitely solve whatever way you want. But it's just to get started in the JEE Advanced mindset, because when you will face the difficult problems, it's for sure that you will be demotivated that I am not able to solve. But that's where you have to properly break the problems and give them time initially, then only you will get them right. Then what you have to do, don't just uh, watch the solution initially. Like many students do, like for a hard problem they will just see the solution. What, you don't have to do that. Just try different approaches. It might be wrong, it might be right. Just try two to three approaches, and once you are not able to get and you have given enough time, then it's okay to watch the solution, because that's how you will learn. And then what you can do is start solving PYQs from 2010 to 2024 or 25, right? That will give you an idea like what kind of questions are coming in JEE Advanced, and what are the topics that you could cover, and what are the topics that you should focus on the mainly. That's where you will get an idea and a mindset like how you should prepare. And definitely you will get around 20 to 30% similar from previous year questions. Like there might be some twist here and there, but things would be same. So it's always good to complete the PYQs. So you might go chapter wise chapter, or I would say like from 2020 to 2025, just save them and give them as a PYQ as a mock test, right? So that will help you to judge your preparation in the end. So from 2010 to 2020, you might solve chapter wise, right? And like while solving, just see what they are twisting, what twist they are adding in the question, what conditions are they adding. So that's how you will match their thinking, like what they are trying to ask, what they are trying to twist in the exam, and how is it different from means. So I would say like start solving chapter wise PYQ also. After that, mock tests are really important. I would highly say that we should give at least one mock test per week for JEE Advanced. Initially, you might try not to give both parts, that paper 1 and paper 2. At least try to give paper 1 as of now, and in the end, you might give both papers together in the same day. And the most important thing is you have to have your own paper attempting strategy, because it matters most in your JEE Advanced, because it's for sure that you won't be able to complete all the question considering your average. So what you have to do, you have to gain that skill of skipping questions. Let's say if you got 6 to 7 questions and you are like doomed, you're not able to get any idea, so it's fine. You have to learn to skip the questions in JEE Advanced. So just skip those questions and move forward. I'm for sure that you will get 2 to 3 questions after skipping some, and you will be able to solve those, right? So that's one of the important thing. Then second thing is speed is not like that much of important here. If you are aiming for average score, or let's say for decent score, because you will be having enough time to give those questions. All you have to make sure is you don't waste time on questions much. And what you have to do during mock test, like try different strategies. Try solving physics first, maths first, like try different combinations and see what works for you best. And also I would like to say that maintain a error notebook, right? So whatever mistakes you are committing, let's say in a problem you are not able to solve the you are not able to remember the formula, so just write down that mistake. If you are making silly mistake or calculation mistake, just write those down, and before giving another mock test, make sure you are revisiting those mistakes, so that will help you to improve. And as I say, like upsolving is very important. So if you don't solve the question which you were not able to solve in the mock test, then it's of no use, because how you do learn? Because whatever you have attempt is what you already know. But how will you improve? You will improve with the questions you were not able to attempt. So try to attempt all after a mock test. Just try to solve all the questions you were not able to do. So those are the questions that will help you to grow, right? And also I would say that here the accuracy matters more. Like it doesn't matter if you just guess or something, that won't help because there is negative marking of -2, or in the integer type question, in the decimal type questions you have to be approximately close to the answer, so that won't help. So try to be as accurate as possible. Always make sure that you are hitting around 90 plus accuracy, right? So just try to avoid negative marking for. And also, like I would highlight this one important thing is, and like there is an subject wise cutoff in JEE Advanced, so you have to make sure that you are given proper time to all three subjects, because if you're stuck on one, then your whole preparation will be waste. So just make sure you're given time to all three subjects. And it's fine if you are giving more time to one subject if you think you can score better in that. And about the chemistry, I would say just don't leave revising it. Like just keep revising it. Otherwise, it will go out of your head and it will be very bad if you make mistakes in the end. So just make sure you are continuously revising your chemistry as well, and try to solve as much as questions. And from the questions, I mean like pick the difficult ones and just put your whole efforts. Just try